Hi guys, all right. So back around on the other end of the show, we bumped into some good friends of ours, actually an organization that has helped organic producer strive, succeed, and live for the 10 years that we've been online. Along with you guys, our subscribers out there, thank you so much. But really, Farm Aid was one of the first companies, one of the first organizations, like I said, along with Willie's help and Peter Bell's help, that helped us to put us on the map for where we are today. So Caroline, I thank you for your organization.
Thank you.
Your association with them and what you do. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah. So I'm not going to get too much in the past of our relationship with Farm Aid. I'm actually going to say hi to one person though. Hi, Glenda. It's good to see. Good to see you. Sorry you couldn't be here, but we'll talk soon. And anyways, the reason why I stopped by today is because of what Organic Producer has been doing for the past year. And we have a mission for the next 3 years, and that is to bring attention to the young farmers of America, the new farmers of America, the cool farmers that have a cause, that have something that they want to share with the world, that type of thing. So part of our mission is to not only educate, but to bring them awareness of other organizations that are helping their plight. And again, one of which, as we know, is Farm Aid. And we're joined here with Caroline today. And Caroline, if you could just give us an update as to what's going on with Farm Aid for 2014, some of the cool things that you guys are doing for 2014, and anything else that you can think of.
Thank you. Well, as in the last 28 years, Farm Aid's goal is to keep family farmers on the land and thriving. And we're doing that in a number of ways, one of which is working with our partner groups across the country. We have resource partners in every region of the U.S., and we're trying to build our farmer resource network, as you can see back here. And we also are working to build our farm advocate link and train the next generation of farm advocates to support family farmers. And we're working with groups like the Greenhorns and the National Young Farmers Coalition on issues that are pertinent to beginning farmers and ones in which we can make a difference and get the next generation of folks on the land.
That's great. You know, some of the feedback that you guys might be receiving, if you could share that with us, some of the I guess instrumental feedback that you guys are hearing from new farmers or people that are coming to Farm Aid, what would you say would be at the top of their minds as they're trying to seek out information?
Sure. Well, I've been hearing from a lot of beginning farmers about barriers to access to land and credit and capital and infrastructure. Mm-hmm. So these basic needs that you require to start your own operation. And so what Farm Aid is doing is compiling resources from across the country and across of our partner groups and make those available to help farmers in the best way that we can. And we've directed grant funding and lots of time and energy into this beginning farmer movement because it is so critical to the future of agriculture in the United States.
You know, that brings up a good point with some of the questions that we've been getting over at Organic Producer with new farmers who are, you know, literally straight out of high school. Maybe they have 2 years under their belt. They're 19, 20 years old. They have a love of the land. But then they go and they want to start something that they, you know, that they really want to do. They don't want to go to college right away, but they want to tend the land, but they can't get financing for it. So what we're finding is they either don't have any credit where they can't, buy the things that they need because of no credit, no money, no credit. They don't have anybody to ask for help. So what I had just heard is that Farm Aid has actively compiled a list mm-hmm. and has helped to allocate grant money for some of these new farmers. Am I hearing that correctly?
Yes, you are. Our Farmer Resource Network is about 600 organizations across the country, from grassroots community groups to resource guides put out by other organizations that we feel are the best and most vetted resources to help family farmers, especially beginning farmers. We actually do have a beginning farmers resource guide available on farmaid.org, and we also work to grant in areas that will directly impact new and beginning farmers. So whether it's policy initiatives that we're finding are coming through the pipeline, or growing the good food movement, trying to get new local infrastructure to support these young farmers is something that's very important to us.
That's awesome. That is awesome to hear. Another key word that just kind of rang out in my mind. I have something to do with these keywords. That they're keyword, and I go, okay, it's keyword time. Let's talk about keyword. Growing the good food. Now, that's more than a key word. It's a key sentence, but nonetheless, it's key. And I think I want to know more about growing the good food. That's right?
Growing the good food movement.
Movement.
Yes.
Growing the good food. Tell us more about growing the good food movement.
Well, growing the good food movement is one of our key program areas at Farm Aid. We do
key. Again.
We grant in that area, and typically when grant proposals come into our office, they're they align with certain programmatic goals of Farm Aid, and one of them, like I said, is growing the good food movement, and that's anything from building food hubs and local food infrastructure to innovative models for new types of agriculture to finding ways to support farm to school, and all these different types of programming are really important to keep this movement going and to incorporate all the aspects of the food movement into one working model.
So again, another key word that I heard was some of the growing methods and Farm Aid's Farm Aid's hand, if you will, in helping some of the new farmers that are out there. Let's say, for instance, not for instance, let's just use one of our examples at Organic Producer. So we have a farmer who has been growing aquaponically now for the past 2 years in Medina, Ohio. And they were, for the past 2 years, granted they had 40,000 square feet with 12 grow tanks, and they produce a lot of greens. Their primary sale channel has been to farmers markets and restaurants. But now that they've been approved by the USDA, they are going to be selling into 14 retail locations. And again, all aquaponically. Our partners, Oregon Tilth, has helped us find a way to certify them as well, organically. And they're going through that process now. So let's take a look and let's walk backwards in time, and let's say that before reaching out to the USDA or before even Medina Aquaponics started, could Medina Aquaponics come to Farm Aid in a situation where they had a plan to start something, to start an aquaponic farm, to start a hydroponic farm? Could they go to Farm Aid and actually say, hey, listen, could you help us locate a grant? Would you help us locate or find a grant writer to find monies, to find some type of monetary instrument that'll help us grow our aquaponic system? What do you got to say to that one?
That's a question we get a lot. We have folks approaching Farm Aid for assistance in all types of assistance, but I will say that is a common one, finding money to continue their operation or to grow their idea. And what we would do in that case is, if a farmer contacted our hotline, 1-800-FARM-AID, we would refer them to the best resources in their area. So we have made contacts all over the U.S. Like I said, over 600 groups. We work with over 600 groups, and we would find the folks in or around Medina, Ohio that could best serve this group and this farm and could help them get the resources that they need.
Wow, that is great. So basically, hey, Willie, can I get $50? Hey, Willie, can I get $50? No, nothing like that.
No, not quite.
Okay, well, that's awesome. So we know now that the resources are there, again, for guys, all of the growers that are out there that want assistance, that need assistance in finding funding or even great information. We can lend our ears and maybe some of the things that we need. We can lend it over to Farm Aid. Is that right?
Yes, that's
perfect. Perfect. Okay, so let's wrap this up real quick here,
Sure.
and let's talk about what Farm Aid has next, what you guys have going on for the rest of the year.
Well, as you know, we're more than just a concert. We will be having our annual Farm Aid concert in 2014, and our location is to be determined, but we're very excited about that. As
it's at Organic Producer Farms in Spring Green, Wisconsin.
But
really?
Again, we just made our 2013 round of grants at the end of the year last year, and we gave out we gave grants to over 73 organizations across the country and some family farmers with emergency support. And we are also working on building our farmer resource network, as always, and growing the Farm Advocate link, training the next generation of advocates, and making sure that farmers across the United States have the resources and the service that they need to continue to thrive and to stay on the land.
That is awesome. Keyword, ready? Keyword, 73 farmers, 73 groups.
Yes, 73 organizations, and I believe there was about 18 family farmers.
Okay, that's pretty amazing, and that's amazing.
Pretty
amazing and amazing. So again, thank you so much for what you guys are doing. Give us some information on how to contact you guys.
Yes, you can contact us at www.farmaid.org or look for us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
That's awesome. Caroline, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Pleasure.
Pleasure.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.